Hello. We are here for our flow on our mats. Centering ourselves as we dive into our flow. You may have an intention for today or a word or a phrase that you want to focus on today. Remember this phrase. Remember this word. Remember this intention. Even if it is something that you want to, a feeling that you would like to harness. Take a deep breath in and exhale. And we'll continue with contracting our backs inward, creating a curve with our spine, taking our gaze, our forehead inward towards our navel, and opening up to the ceiling, elongating our neck, pressing through from our chest, and closing back in. And opening up, closing back in. And opening up again. And closing back in. And back to center. We're going to take our hands and clasp them and put them underneath our chin, bringing our elbows close as possible and pushing our neck upwards slightly and gently. And back down. And extending our legs forward, we're going to clasp our hands behind us. We're going to fall forward, trying to bring our wrists, our fists upwards towards the ceiling and back down. We're going to come onto our feet. Mat is rolled. And we're going to stand in our mountain pose. Breathing our arms upwards and back down to our sides. Facing forward. Gazing forward, feeling the weight of our feet on our mats. Taking our deep breath in. And exhale, falling forward. And clasping the back of our ankles, taking our gaze to our knees. And halfway up. And back down. And opening upwards. Clasping our hands in prayer position above our heads. Releasing our shoulders. Pushing our hips forward. And continue to push our hips forward, opening up our chest, taking our gaze past where wall and ceiling meet, towards the wall, feeling our weight shift to our toes and the balls of our feet, and release back to center. Again, pushing our hips forward, creating a curve in our spine as we open up our chest to the ceiling. Our hands in prayer position. Back to center. Opening our hands back down to our side. We're going to roll our head towards our toes. Grasping onto our ankles. Taking our gaze up and back down. Walking our hands in front of us onto our plank position. And from here, we're going to pulse our knees, slightly touch our knees to our mat. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Bringing our bodies, our chest, our hips down to the mat, keeping our elbows close to our bodies as possible. Releasing our toes and pressing upwards. And back down from our cobra. And pressing again upwards. And back down. And from here, we're going to push back onto our knees, into our child's pose. Stretching out our shoulders, our shoulder blades. Taking a deep breath in. And exhale. Pressing through our shoulders. And here we're going to kind of straighten out our toes behind us, feeling our bodies lift a bit onto the tops of our feet. And we're going to press through our arms, swoop through, back with our faces, the front of our bodies on our mat. Releasing our hands. We'll take a look to our right. Lifting our right foot up and clasping the top of our feet with our right hand and our toes with our left. And gently pulling it to our buttocks. Feeling the stretch down the hamstring as well as in the knee. And release. And back up with our left. We're going to take our left hand to the top of our left foot and our right hand to our toes. And stretching through our hamstrings. Stretching our knees. And release back to the mat. And moving our head to face the other side with our right side, the right side of our face on our mat. So we're facing the left side. And again, bringing our right leg up. Bending and stretching out our hamstring, our knees. You may even feel this up to your hips. And release. And up with our left. Just gently stretching. And releasing back down. And now using our hands next to our chest, right below our shoulders. Going to push back. Ooh. So child's pose. And roll it up. Tucking our toes. And back down. And onto our feet, rolling through our toes. Coming up to our feet. Our head, the last to come up. Facing forward. Back to our mountain. Breathing our arms upward and out. Back down to the sides of our bodies and upwards again. And out. Back to our sides. Again, up. And exhale, releasing our shoulders, pressing our hips forward, our chest up to the ceiling. And back. Again, pressing our hips forward and our chest up. Back down. And opening, we're going to open our arms, fall forward, and walk down into downward facing dog. Opening our arms, falling forward, and walking downward facing dog. Opening our feet as well, and pressing through our shoulders, pressing into our palms, pressing into the balls of our feet, with our legs extended and straight. I'm going to walk out just a little bit more. I'm going to bring our right leg up. Into our three-legged downward dog. I'm going to bend our right knee. And tuck our knee into our chest, our foot in between our hands. And then this lunge, come up from this lunge. our hands above us, our palms facing forward. Now we're going to open up, bringing our left knee, our left heel down to the mat, opening up our arms to create a horizon, facing the left side of our mat, our palms face down to our mat as well. And now we're going to turn onto our toes, our left toes, as we raise our hands, our arms upward. And bringing our hands back down besides our right foot. We're going to shift our weight to our hands, tucking in our right leg, pressing back into downward dog. Make sure your hands are sturdy. Now lifting our left leg up. Now bending our left knee. And tucking our left knee in, bringing our foot in between our hands. And pressing into our left knee, into our left foot, and into our right toes. Our hands upwards. And now we're going to turn to our right side, bringing our right heel down and opening our hands into a horizontal with our palms facing down. And now coming back onto our toes, taking our gaze forward, bringing our hands down, pushing back, downward dog. And again, onto our three-legged dog, bringing our right leg up. Instead of bending with our right leg up, as we bring our right leg down, we're going to bend into our chest and touch our right knee to our left elbow. Breathe and down in between our hands. Feeling the stretch along our elongated leg. Left leg behind us. I'm going to fold over. You can have your arms elongated in front of you or clasped, supporting your head. Or just feeling the stretch of the side of your butt. And now let's walk back up. We're going to tuck our toes, our left toes. We're going to tuck our toes. Lift up with our right knee. Touch our elbow. And come back into downward dog. Let's just bicycle. Walking through our feet and our legs. Okay. Now this downward dog, turn to the left side. Bring our left leg up. And bring our leg down. Bringing our knee to our chest and then to our right elbow. And down in between our knees, elongating our right leg behind us, pushing through our hips and down in front of us. Again, your arms can be elongated outward in front of you or clasped underneath your head for support. Walking our hands back to besides our knees. We're going to tuck our right toes, lift up, touch our right elbow with our left knee, and bring it back to the back of our mat and walk it out, walking our legs out. And come up to our plank and push back to a downward dog. Push forward into a plank. And again, back into downward dog. And forward to our plank. Back to our downward dog. And forward to our plank. And from here, we're going to open up to our right. Bringing our hands up, our right hand up, palm facing to our right side. And back down to our mat. And we're going to twist to our left side, balancing on our right hand. And our two legs. Our left palm facing our left side. And back down. We're going to bend our knees. Push back up, straighten, bend our knees, and straighten. Last time, bend our knees. We're going to jump to our feet. And just kind of hang here. Elongating our legs. And rolling up with our head last come up for 8 seconds. Starting 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rolling our shoulders back. Forward. And again, rolling our shoulders back. And forward. We're going to go back to the middle of our mats. We're going to step out. Our feet parallel to the sides of our mat. Toes facing forward. We're going to turn out our toes a bit. It's okay if it's slightly off the mat. We're going to bring our hands to our chest in prayer position. We're going to breathe in and out. And inhale. And exhale out. And inhale. And exhale. Making sure that our hips are tucked. So we're not standing with our butts poking out, as in like our lower back poking out, but tucking in. You may feel your buttocks clench a bit, but tucking in so that our lower back is in alignment. It's tucked in, okay? So from here, we're going to press down, pressing, like pushing our knees back, and sitting in our yoga squats. With our palms together, you'll feel the traction as like the lower your prayer hands are, the more that your elbows come out and your palms press together. So if you want a deeper stretch, lower your prayer hands. And while you feel your knees pushing back, you may feel that your lower back is pushing back as well, right? But you want to contrast that traction and keep and then kind of push your hips forward as you're gently pushing your knees backward. Okay. And to get out of this, we're going to inhale and exhale and push up through our knees, our hands still in prayer position. We're going to inhale and exhale, pushing down our heels, Bring our prayer hands above us and back to our chest. Take an inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Getting back into our squat, pushing our knees back. Lifting up through our spine. Out of this pose, we're going to inhale and exhale up. Take an inhale, exhale. Brilliant. Placing our hands together. Going to bring our left foot to, our right foot to our left ankle. And stand here in our tree, maintaining our balance on our left leg, our standing leg. And back down. And shifting our weight to our standing right leg. Going to bring our left leg up to our right ankle. And back down. And bringing our knee up. Going to maintain this balance in our standing leg. And exhale our leg back down. Again, our knee upwards. And back down. And breathe, relax, release our hands from prayer position. Breathe our hands up. And again, fold forward. And rolling back up. Our head allows to come up. With our hands to our side, going to bring our right knee up. Bring our right foot above at the top of our left thigh. Going to hold our foot leg here and bring our hand to our center, our right hand to our center. To balance. And releasing our leg down to the ground. And bringing our left knee up. Going to bring our left foot to the top of our right leg. And our left hand to our chest. Balancing on our standing right leg. Lifting up. And release. Just standing firmly on our mats. Facing forward. We're going to breathe in. Exhale, fall forward. Halfway lift up and back down. Leaving our weight to our hands, pressing through our toes and balancing the tops of our toes. Breathing, feeling your breath. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Again, one more time, deep breath in and exhale. Pressing our knees forward onto our mats, releasing our toes. Deep breath in and push out through your mouth. Again, deep breath in, push out. Last one, deep breath in and out through the mouth. We've reached the end of our flow. Thank you for showing up, for being here today, for being present on your mats, on your floor, on your ground, in yourself, being present within. Enjoy the rest of your day, your week, your month, your year. And until we see each other again with much gratitude and joy. Namaste. Thank you.